Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I am always on the hunt for great cards. I want to thank you for joining me today, and hey, we have hit 100 subscriptions for the channel. I can hardly even believe it. 101 is what we're at now, which is just fantastic. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for subbing the channel, for leaving such amazing comments and being so positive and encouraging the whole time since I started this channel. I'm just overwhelmed, quite honestly. I really don't know what to say other than thank you. You guys, all of you are just fantastic and amazing people, and I'm so honestly glad to have met every single one of you. You guys are just great. And I want to give a special thanks to some of my very original subscribers who have been with me since pretty much the very beginning of the channel. One of my first subscribers was Diamond Princess, and I think most all of you know her channel and the tremendous influence and support that she it seems like every day she's shouting out new channels and leaving comments and just being a tremendous and supportive member of our card community. And Diamond Princess was one of the first people to sub my channel, and I'm very, very grateful for her support all of this time. Another person, Average Joe, man, you have been with me since the beginning too, and you always leave fantastic comments for me, always super encouraging. And Average Joe is a great guy. He does a lot of openings and rips on his channel and often opens unusual stuff that I haven't seen anywhere else. So Average Joe, really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. And if you haven't checked out his channel, go over and give it a look. He's still building his subscription base as well, just like me, and I know he could use your support too. I also want to thank Pat in Oregon, who, Pat, you know what you did, man. You sort of inspired me to create this channel. So as I've said before, for anything you see on this channel, just blame Pat. If you haven't seen Pat in Oregon's channel, it's fantastic. He opens up tons of cards and has had some of the very best pulls I've ever seen. So go over and check out Pat in Oregon. And last, I want to thank Catamount Card Breaks. You have supported me from very early on as well, and you have an awesome channel. And I know everybody knows about Catamount. They do such a great job over there. But thank you so much. I really appreciate your support, and really every single one of you. You have made such a difference to me in doing this channel and made me feel very, very welcome and supported, and I just cannot thank you enough. So obviously 100 subs means that I'm going to do a contest. I mean, I would like to. At 50 subs, I did a huge giveaway where I gave away a bunch of Hall of Fame cards to any subscriber who wanted to participate, and I ended up giving, since I couldn't just send one card, that's not the kind of person I am. I just have a tendency to go overboard when I'm sending cards out to people. Some of you have experienced this and enjoyed it, I hope. I sent out multiple cards to everybody who participated in that, and so I ended up sending out well over 100 Hall of Famer cards to everybody, and I'd love to do that again, but I just don't have hundreds of extra Hall of Famer cards to send out right now. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to have a contest, and the winner is going to get 2 cards, which I know sounds really lame. 2 cards, Card Wolf. You sent out hundreds, and now you're just giving the winner 2 cards. What's that about? Well, I'll tell you. The winner's going to get 2 cards. One of them is going to be a rookie card for a member of the Hockey Hall of Fame. And that rookie card is going to be revealed at a later time. I have it. I know what it's going to be, but I'm going to wait to reveal it. So the winner's going to get 2 cards. One is going to be a rookie card of a member of the Hockey Hall of Fame. The other card is going to be an autographed, numbered card of a Baseball Hall of Famer. That's right. Baseball Hall of Fame autographed and numbered card, and it is a 1 out of 25 numbered card. So it is a very low number, and it is a Hall of Famer, and it is autographed. And again, I'm not going to reveal that card yet. I'm going to do that at a later time. I have it picked out. It's right here. I just feel like I want to have a little mystery to be in this contest. Okay, so what do you need to do to win these cards? How can you enter this contest? As always is the case here on Card Wolf, I make it as simple as possible. The only major thing you need to do is be a subscriber to the channel. If you're a subscriber, you are eligible to enter the contest. If you're not a subscriber, then you may not enter the contest. It's that simple, especially since we're celebrating 100 subscribers. I mean, that's a pretty basic rule. Be a subscriber to this channel. That's pretty much it. Be a subscriber, leave a comment down below on this video. This is the one. It will say contest announcement on the front of it, and that's what you need to do. Be a subscriber, leave a comment on this video, and then I'll probably let this run for several days, and maybe I'll choose the winner on Super Bowl Sunday. That sounds pretty fun. We'll do it on Super Bowl weekend. All right, we'll do it on Saturday or Sunday of this coming Super Bowl weekend. I'll choose the winner, so that gives you almost a whole week to enter this contest and have a chance at winning 2 really great cards. And I might add more cards to it, as this goes along this week. Maybe I'll decide, I'll add another card to it. Either way, you're going to get some great cards. These 2 cards are really great, and then if I add any, they're going to be equally great. You can count on that. And I will reveal the cards. I don't know. I might reveal the cards a little later in the week, or I might wait until I draw the winner, or I might let the winner reveal them. I haven't decided yet. You guys can tell me what you'd like to see in the comments, and I will abide by your wishes, as I always do here on the Card Wolf Network. I try to be flexible like that. I want to thank you guys as well for the very kind remarks that many of you made on my ASMR Wolf video. I appreciate you putting up with that, and some of you seem to really enjoy it, and it's quite possible that ASMR Wolf could return in the future. I had a lot of fun making that, and I hope that you guys really did enjoy that. So thank you for all the positivity around that. I also want to remind you I am still in the midst of doing a Pokemon giveaway. That is still happening. All you have to do is leave a comment and say, I want some Pokemon codes. That's it. You can do it on the announcement video. You can do it on this video. It doesn't matter to me. It's for my subscribers. If you want some codes for the Pokemon Online TCG, I've got oodles of them, and I will be happy to email them to you. I think I'm just going to email them to people, but I want to remind you, some of you have commented, and I've commented you back with my email, but you have not yet emailed me. I've sent out codes to the people who have emailed me their information, so I have an email address to send them to. I'm just going to transcribe them, or maybe take photos of them. I've transcribed them so far. It hasn't been an overwhelming amount, so I've been able to do that. And I'm just going to do that so you can get your codes right away and plug them in and open your packs in-game. And I've got a lot of older codes for older packs and unusual codes for tins and promo cards and all kinds of good stuff. So please just leave a comment. Let me know. I want Pokemon codes, and we'll figure out a way to get them to you. I also want to give some shout-outs today. There are some recent subscribers that helped put me over 100, and I can't ignore them. Number 1, The Hobbyist. Thank you very much for subscribing. The Hobbyist is such a great name for a channel. I'm very jealous of it. That's such a great name. It sounds like a lifestyle and hobby magazine, honestly. Subscribe to The Hobbyist, that kind of thing. And instead, you can just subscribe to their channel. They do content every day, which is something that will never happen on Card Wolf. As much as I wish that it could, it just will never happen. They do lots of rips over there. They have nice mail days. They even look at comic books. They do pack wrestling with their kids, which is something that should become an Olympic sport. They just have a lot of fun over there, a lot of great variety, too. Thank you to The Hobbyist. Also, thank you to Rip 'em All. Rip 'em All, which is the only way you can really say the name to that channel. Likes Hulk Hogan quite a bit. They're kind of obsessive about it, which is great. Hulk was a legendary wrestler and is still an awesome person. Very into wrestling over at Rip 'em All, and they like hockey, too. They do lots of NHL rips, so give them a look. Thank you also to Zoe's Collectibles and Treats, which, as opposed to Rip 'em All, sounds like a very civilized channel, doesn't it? And it is. Zoe is a woman of culture and refinement who likes to open lots of delicious-looking chocolate and candy, and also shows some very cool old coins on the channel, and occasionally opens some non-sport cards. There's a lot of variety there, too. And it's a really fun channel. Zoe's Collectibles and Treats. Give her a look. Also want to thank Collecting After Dark. Lots of football, baseball, and Pokemon rips lately. Exciting rips, honestly. They have a lot of great energy over there and do some contests, too. So check out Collecting After Dark. And finally, want to thank Nicole Dorton Jessica Louise 93, and George Buss. Thank the three of you for subscribing very much. Yeah, I don't know which one of you guys put me over the edge and got me to 100, but it was one of you, and I don't know which. And either way, I thank all of you. You guys are pretty awesome. Thank you so very much. So you've probably been looking at this envelope and thinking, what is in that? What has he got that envelope out there? This is a card I bought, and it recently arrived, and I bought it specifically to look at here on the channel, and I have opened it to verify it is the card I thought it was, and it is. And I'm going to open it here on the channel. It's nothing special. I only paid $1 for this card, and to be honest, I overpaid for it at $1. So this card is not going to like blow your mind or anything. What is going to blow your mind is that at this point, here is where I'm going to tell you a little story. So pick out a beverage of your choice, sit back, and relax. Get ready for Stories with Card Wolf. It's a new feature on the channel. I think you guys are going to like it. And if you don't, you can always just go look at something else, but I think you're going to enjoy this feature. Our story isn't about me. These aren't stories about Card Wolf. These are just Card Wolf stories. Today, our story takes place in January of 1971, over 50 years ago, down in Miami, Florida, at the Orange Bowl. It was the scene of Super Bowl V, the first Super Bowl game played on artificial turf, and the first Super Bowl played after the completion of the AFL-NFL merger. It was also the Dallas Cowboys' first Super Bowl, as they took on the Baltimore Colts in a game that would feature numerous officiating mistakes, a Super Bowl record 10 penalties by Dallas, a blocked point after, and a Super Bowl record 11 turnovers, including 5 in the fourth quarter alone. As a result, it was a pretty tight game, mostly a defensive battle, and it featured many players that would become Hall of Famers, including Johnny Unitas, Roger Staubach, Mel Renfro, Rayfield Wright, Mike Ditka, Bob Lilly, Ted Hendricks, John Mackey, Cliff Harris, Bob Hayes, and Herb Adderley, as well as legendary Cowboys head coach Tom Landry. But this story isn't about any of those men. The game went down to the wire and was decided when kicker Jim O'Brien made a 32-yard field goal with just 5 seconds left in regulation. This gave the Colts the victory 16-13. Kicker Jim O'Brien was a rookie, and before kicking the field goal, teammates saw O'Brien was so nervous he tried to pick some of the artificial turf grass on the field to check the wind, forgetting that the field was not regular grass. But his kick was good, and it made Super Bowl V the first one to be decided in the fourth quarter. But this story isn't about Jim O'Brien either, because none of the players that I've mentioned were who was chosen as the Super Bowl MVP. The Cowboys' doomsday defense had allowed just one touchdown in their last 6 games prior to the Super Bowl. In the playoffs, Dallas had shut out Detroit and held San Francisco to just 10 points. The Dallas defense played well in Super Bowl V too, but one man stood out, a linebacker named Chuck Howley. He was a dominating run blocker and tackler that day, roaming all over the field, dropping runners and knocking down passes. Howley was relentless, intercepting 2 passes and forcing a fumble. He caught one of his interceptions in his own end zone, preventing a touchdown. His performance was so impressive that Chuck Howley was named the Super Bowl MVP. He became the first defensive player ever to win the Super Bowl MVP award. He was also the first non-quarterback to win the award, though numerous defensive players and non-quarterbacks have won it since. But the most remarkable thing about Chuck Howley being named Super Bowl MVP that day is that he still stands as the only player from the losing team to ever win the award. And I suspect that given the NFL's continued emphasis on offense, Chuck Howley will always have this unique honor. card I'm showing you is the only one that I know of that commemorates Super Bowl V, depicting Chuck Halley on the front and celebrating his accomplishment on the back. There was no Super Bowl V card in the 1971 Topps set, and Chuck Halley's card from that year weirdly makes no mention of his accomplishment on the back at all. Just this card. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the story, and as always, happy collecting.